He married my sister, now we're living together.
We are roommates in law. That was off.
That was really bad.
We were kind of all over the place on that one.
And we were just, I feel like we had some decent momentum going into hitting record.
Yeah, we were chatting. Record fell off a cliff.
Usually when we have to sing, it actually it kind of skyrockets the quality of the pod.
I've heard several people say that's the best part of the pod.
Yeah, some people only listen to it for that.
Yeah, and it's just like a song they play on repeat, which I understand, but we kind of did not nail it this time.
No, that wasn't our best. We've had a couple, I think that's 2 weeks in a row where it's been like pretty mid to low quality.
We'll fix that. We'll fix it in editing.
Well, yeah. I just edited in the
actual song.
Really good vocals. Yeah.
I don't know. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, comedy is about who you actually are. Maybe we should just keep it and be like, hey, this is just who we are today. This
get
is what
on board
getting.
Or get out of here. But also
sorry,
get out of here.
We're not
please
perfect
listen.
every day.
Even if you don't like it, though.
Don't leave. Actually, will you like and tell your friends about the pod? That'd actually be great. Sorry, I was a little aggressive there a minute ago.
God.
Let's see. We're not
roommates.
Tom, we're not roommates.
I wouldn't even say we are in-laws.
No, especially not brother-in-law. I'll tell you that.
No kind of in-laws.
Good friends, though.
Great friends. I'm going to say great this week. I said good last week, but I'm going to say great this week.
There are some weeks where you're like, I don't know. I mean,
are we good friends?
I don't know. We knew each other. I don't know. I don't know how any of this happened.
It's kind of a weird start to the pod. Everyone's
yeah, no, I'm always like,
right.
Yeah, it's like my good friend John. You're like, that's this guy, Tim. I don't know.
It's, I don't know. Yeah, I think
he's all right. So what else you got going?
Tim Smith. I don't know. It sounds made up. It's like a name you would come up if you were trying to get out of a strip club.
No, you fucking piece of shit. I was like, if he doesn't nail this bit, I'm going to be so pissed.
I haven't heard you tell that joke in a long time.
Well, Tom, you got to grow out of material.
No, not me. I grow into my material, honestly.
I just feel right at home in this.
Let me just settle into this 4-year-old joke.
No, trust me, I definitely still do that joke, but it's more of like I don't do it in the city.
No, of course not. Yeah.
Well, no, I have done it in the city, but it was just to get a clip, and it didn't do that well.
Damn it.
You know what's weird is I had it in my mind. I was like, all right, just do these jokes so I can get them. So you like sleepwalk through the jokes, and then you're like, oh, well, they didn't go well because I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, because I was like, just get these on wax.
Just here we go. Laugh. Clip that.
Is it
up.
on wax? Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, I think it's on wax.
That means like putting it on a record?
On a record, yeah.
Huh.
Let's get that on wax.
I have no idea how that stuff works.
That's a Rory joke. He's like, oh, it just grabs the sound. Oh, the needle grabs the sound from that. Sure, of course it does.
It really makes no sense.
Let's talk about Rory for another hour on the pod.
Yeah, sorry. We've been doing too much. But he needs it, is the thing. He needs the boost, the roommates-in-law boost.
We keep doing Rory. We got to stop doing Rory. Okay, so you usually got L.A. Tom in the house. We got a different vibe this week.
We got French Canadian Tom in the house this week.
We got Montreal Tom in the house. Tom, do you want me to brag for you? Or do you want to brag yourself?
I actually would like you to do it.
Okay, so actually, I don't give. I have some things I want to talk about. Actually.
Okay. Well, yeah, Tom went to Canada. Anyway, so I was on the L train yesterday.
You're not going to believe what happened to me recycling, Tom.
No, we got more recycling stuff. Let's go. Oh, God.
Young Tom is in Montreal for what experts call the Just for Laughs Festival, which is widely known as the most prestigious comedy festival in the world. I would say, right?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
In the fucking world.
Know,
and here's the big difference. There's unrepped. That means you're a piece of shit. Nobody gives a shit about you. And they like, yeah, I don't know. Come on up. You have a decent 3, but nothing's ever going to come of this. And then there's repped, which means you're in the mix. Rep New Faces is an actual thing.
That's what it says too. It says in the mix under it.
I've got a little list of previous performers here, Tom. Kevin Hart, Amy Schumer, Ali Wong, John Mulaney.
and Jimmy Fallon. I think I saw the same article.
Not even done. Michelle Wolf, Camille Nanjiani, Chelsea Peretti, Nikki Glazer, Gabriel Iglesias, Hannibal Buress, Colin Jost, Hassan Minaj. These are former repped new faces. And then it says, and many, many more. But those many, many more have all died of fentanyl and alcohol overdoses.
They don't like highlighting those ones.
That's not relevant. But all of this to say, the kid is in the mix.
I'm in the mix. Fooled enough people to get here, and it's we got the big showcase tonight, and I am nervy.
Yeah, you should be.
But by the time this pod comes out, it's kind of nice because we get to pretend to live in the future right now. Because when this comes out, it will have been last night.
It will have been last night. Oh, so how'd the set go?
I kind of crushed. It was a weird start because I had to go bullet, and
wait. Okay, sorry. I want to go back in time. Do we know? Do you?
No, I have no idea. I'm just assuming they're putting the straight white in bullet.
No, I don't think they could do that. They want to toss they want to say
see. No, it's usually the straight white.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, that'll be fun. So here's the good news: you set the tone.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Set the tone.
Because now we're back in the future and we're going over the set. It was a weird start because I went bullet, and the host, he's doing jokes, but he's doing like a lot of like industry Montreal jokes, So
right.
I gotta
specific
come up,
joke, very specific to
do This Is Me. So it's a weird start, but I ended up actually getting 12 standing ovations in a 6-minute set.
Well, I didn't want to tell you, but a few people did text me. They said the first 40 seconds weren't great.
Yeah.
But they did say it was just because it was like trying to reset the room. It was kind of an awkward intro, so you can't really come out there and riff on the room. You got 5 minutes.
Well, I did. That was the problem. Is I tried this opening riff about Montreal and French Canadians. And I ended
people
up
were
just
actually pissed at
everyone.
that.
Yeah.
Well, no, the people that didn't like that was because you stole. Jeff's been doing that riff.
Yeah.
In Montreal already.
So that's why I figured it's foolproof. I said, listen, my friend Jeff Asmus has been trying this for a week.
Yeah, I heard it. We can talk about it off the bat. I don't know if you want to put it on wax, but a lot of people weren't thrilled that you stole that riff.
Nah, I know, but when you're in the trenches, you steal sometimes.
You're fighting for your life. I know.
Sometimes
hey, you're backed into a quarter. I'm stealing your material.
Hey, what do you want me to do? My hands are tied. I only had my entire career to prepare for this.
Okay, so you're doing 5, and you're just full. We're back in time now. You're fully 6. You're fully assuming that you're going first.
I mean, I think it's kind of nice to prepare for that. It really doesn't matter. I mean, I'm doing the same set no matter what.
Well, okay, yeah.
Mentally, though, it does matter for the show, but like mentally preparing, it's not really like it's not going to do it's not going to do me a lot of good to be like, you're doing bullet and it's going to be tough. So I'm just
I think it's nice to be like, I'm doing bullet. Just be prepared. So then prepare for the worst, and then anything after that is gravy.
Yeah.
Boom,
so,
pow, right in the kisser.
Kind of planning on that, but yeah, doing 6. This is the big one tonight, and then we got one more on Friday.
6.
I don't love 6.
6 is so goofy. Give me 8.
Give me 8.
Come on.
I am.
Give me 8, dude.
Yeah. 6 is weird because you're like 6 should be all one topic.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to do that.
No. Gary Goldman took that risk on Conan, and it paid off beautifully. But boy, if they're not into it.
And I got news for you, Tim. I'm not Gary Goldman.
But you're like, okay, so they don't like this premise. I'll get him at minute 3, though.
Yeah. It's kind of like I'm doing like 2 family stuff, kind of 2 goofball stuff, and then 2 dating stuff. And it's like
goofball stuff.
Yeah, and it's like, so it's at least like if any of those sections isn't hitting, it's like, all right, well we got a new thing in 2 minutes.
Right.
Who are you waving at right now?
Our landlord is right there. Hey, how you doing? I don't know what he's doing.
What's going on? You look so uncomfortable right now.
This is insane. I think he's going to come start caulking the windows. He's going to be literally right outside of this window.
Can he hear you?
I mean, he can see me.
Well, you don't do a ton of like visual gags on the pod.
Sitting here being a goofball at the computer. He's literally. This is insanely uncomfortable.
There is no. This is the rest of this pod is gonna suck.
I mean, he's 4 feet away from me, standing directly outside of the window. Should I turn the?
Yeah, will he see if you show him?
He's still working hard.
Wait, let's see him. Oh, he's right there. Man, he's in your kitchen. Dude, this is brutal. You
Did I
need to
move?
can you get some blinds on that window?
It's been on the grocery list for ages.
Well,
and we
you
keep
order,
going.
you guys order stuff on Amazon every day. Why is that? Just
We
add
keep going.
that in
Yeah,
there.
we got to get some blinds, and then we just like don't do it.
Just get one fucking curtain.
I know, but curtains look bad in the kitchen. You can't have a curtain in the kitchen.
No curtain in the kitchen.
We need to get blinds or a kitchen thing. This is so weird. Okay, so let's you know what? I'm just gonna have to. I'm going bullet here. This is
it's just a weird spot, but we prepared for this.
But I got to get through it. I've been in front of a caulking my window before.
Your microphone is cutting. Let's get that cord checked.
How we doing?
There we go.
God, of course. This guy starts doing this, and the whole pod starts falling apart.
I mean, we really came to a screeching halt there.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is this is so weird. Okay, here we go. Zone back in. Here is okay. Who's hosting this motherfucker?
Langston Kerman.
Oh, okay. Langston rules.
Yeah, heater. He's gonna be great. I thought it was gonna be Pete Holmes. So I've just been mentally preparing for Pete Holmes.
The goofy Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
Give it up for Tommy Schneeman.
Yeah, it's not my name.
Shit.
You're the only one. You're the only one who still does that. You're my best
Is that
friend.
true?
You're my best friend. You can't get on board with it. It's insane.
What? So everyone else in conversation, everyone else would have said Tommy Brennan there.
I heard Jeff do it. I overheard Jeff say my name to someone else last night, and he said Brennan.
Fuck.
Yeah. So,
Well,
sucks, dude.
sucks to be me, I guess. Jesus
Someone asked
Christ.
me yesterday if I think I would have got JFL if I didn't change my name.
That's a
And I was
bizarre
like-
question.
I was like, what a weird thing to think about, but I don't know, maybe not.
I mean, it's like the butterfly effect thing. You can never really know.
No, there's no telling. It's like, I don't know. I might have died if I didn't change my name. What if somebody got really pissed about my name being German and they just murdered me in cold blood?
Or just like in the whole process of changing your name. Wait, you didn't actually like go to the courthouse though.
No,
Oh, I was like,
I
you
got-
could have gotten a.
I could barely renew my license. You think I'm
Yeah,
going to
that's
change
true.
my name legally?
Sorry, dude. Jesus Christ.
That
My name's
has
actually typically
proven
Michael
to-
right now.
Be annoying. Then not changing it legally has been annoying because like people write checks to Tommy Brennan, and I'm like, well, I hope this goes through. So far, it
Well,
has.
You need to just do Tommy Brennan LLC. Should be putting it all into an LLC.
I got to do an LLC, but I don't make any money, so it kind of doesn't make sense to do that yet.
Got to do it, Tom. You need a limited liability corporation. We've gone over this.
Can we just do one for roommates in law, and then we'll just both commit tax fraud through that?
Yeah, because what we need to do is we need to get that business account, and then we can just take out a line of credit in the business account. Now we're rolling in cheese, and then
Now we
oopsies, we don't generate any revenue, and then bankruptcy. But it's through the LLC. It's not our personal bankruptcy, Tom. We're
It doesn't
rich.
hit either of our credit.
No, I saw all of this on TikTok, so it's definitely legit.
Dude, we could do this easily.
I know.
If you have
I'm
any
buying new shoes,
expertise
dude.
in limited liability corporations and or committing tax fraud and or bankruptcy fraud, send us a note.
Please, a little note, a little something. We are in the market for fraud.
Just like, where do we start? You know, we'll be fine once you kind of get the ball rolling, but we just need someone to kind of give us that little push in the right direction.
Here's Fraudland. Population Tim and Tom. All right,
That
let's
would
go
be
back
so
to Just for Laughs Montreal edition.
Yeah.
Um,
I've been here for a day. This is a weird. The French thing is weird here.
yeah, the French are assholes.
Have you been? I don't know, Lloyd. French are assholes. Have you been to Montreal?
No, Tom, sorry.
I've been one time for a wedding, and I don't remember it being this like. Everyone
you were
kind of
you were probably in a bit of
Yeah.
a bubble, in a bit of a wedding bubble.
That's true.
You're kind of just in the mix.
Because right now I'm walking to coffee shops and I'm bopping around. There's everyone talks like they are pretending to speak French. It's really weird.
You're like, okay, calm down. You're not actually that French.
I don't think you have that accent.
Oh, bonjour. Are you wait, what is are you saying bonjour and
I'm just kind of leaning into I'm a dumb American.
Oh, right.
Because I literally don't know. Are you doing like that? One word of French.
I don't.
Yeah. Oh, I just go. I very aggressively go hello.
Right. So they're under no impression that this guy knows a word of French.
Because I'm seeing my colleagues here do the opposite, where they say "oh bonjour," and then they're like, blah, 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 blah,
yeah, they're like, "oh la la petite and you're like, "oh no, I was trying to. I know that one."
That was kind of it. But wait till the end of this conversation. I'm gonna hit you with a merci. That's gonna blow your fucking mind.
Yeah, you're gonna love that. I learned 2 words.
So I'm like, I don't like doing that either.
And here's the thing: is they all speak English. They're not like, wait, what is this shit?
Yeah, they speak perfect. That's why I'm like, it feels like you're in French class and you're like pretending.
Bonjour.
Like, yeah, because like they'll speak amazing English and then they speak French and I'm like, I don't buy it. You're kind of putting on the accent.
All they're saying is like, I like to take my sister to the store. And you're
I'm like, that guy is pissed.
Damn, this guy, he's born and bred Frenchman. This rules. Okay, so we're back in Montreal. You're trying to get a coffee. Are you speaking slower or are you just going full?
No, I do the thing that's so funny that you call.
I feel like I would speak slower by accident.
I like almost have like an accent. It's not like an accent, but it's kind of like I am figuring out English.
It's like you're making it way more American than it needs to be.
I was like, do you have an everything bagel? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, I'll do that.
I will have one everything bagel. Thank you. Yeah, and they're like, yeah, over there at the register. We'll ring you up. Thank you so much.
It's very I found myself doing that in any foreign country that I've been to, but it's weird to think of that in Canada. But it's so French.
Wait, did you get all your pesos changed over to the French franc or whatever they use?
We're just doing loonies.
Loonies.
I think that's something here.
Loonies.
Maybe that's.
I think that's a club in Tulsa.
No, that's
a good club in Tulsa.
Oh, yeah, that is the Looney Bin. No, I think that's
a weekend at Loonies. Their cops are called Loonies.
No, those are Mounties. Never mind.
I was about to say that's. I'm not like a fucking love the cop or whatever, but like that's a little disrespectful.
No, loonies. I think it's a form of currency here, or like it's like maybe like what they call like a dollar bill, like a buck, like a loony.
That'll be 2 loonies.
Yeah, Canada is a made up place.
That's bizarre. Okay, so what else you got? You're out there trying to speak French. You're doing 6. You're up first. Pete Holmes is not hosting.
No, we got Langston Kerman turning in some heat, and then he brings up
hot guy, good actor.
What is he in?
He's in The Boys.
Oh shit.
He's he writes a lot. Very successful gentleman.
Oh, well, I look forward to being his colleague tonight.
Interesting. I look forward to networking with that man.
And I have a feeling he's gonna agree that we're kind of on the same level.
So here's a cue. So tonight after the show, is it Network Town USA? Is there like a party?
It's Business Tom is gonna be out and about.
Oh, fucking yes. A fish and water.
The big party is Friday, but tonight,
Friday's when you get a little loose.
Yeah. Tonight's
in the pocket.
Tonight is in the pocket. I'm living in the pocket. Last night was a good intro because it was kind of like there was no official parties, but like bopped around, saw our friend Jeff Asmus at a show.
Shout out, Jeff.
And met up with some other people. And then like all of a sudden there's some notable people in the mix. And you're like, all right, let's not say anything super dumb here.
Or stare. Let's not stare.
Yeah, let's not stare. Let's just be cool. And and we kept it in the pocket last night. Last night was kind of a perfect example. I was out till 1, but very in the pocket.
Yeah, it's crazy what happens when you don't get hammered drunk.
Yeah. It's like really not that bad to stay up that late.
So here's something absolutely dumb and stupid. talking to this comic here. We're not going to say his name because that would be cruel. But
Okay.
he's like, dude, you going to Montreal? I was like, yeah, I'm going to go and just hang. And he looked at me. He looked very concerned. And I was like, what? No, I'm not going to Montreal. He goes, oh. He's like, because I'm going to go hang.
No, dude.
I was like, well, what the fuck are you doing that for, dude?
That's
What?
so funny that you just shot his plan in the head.
Yeah, I was like, surely no one would ever do this.
Here's a completely absurd thing that's obviously sarcastic. Decent riff. Maybe that's a 7 out of 10 riff.
Because that's exactly what I'm doing.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
Going to hit the hang button? This isn't
Montreal.
the place to do that.
This isn't the Stand in New York.
I mean, a wild decision from this
dude,
man.
I've met a few
Or
comics that are doing this. It's totally up for interpretation.
Yeah, anyone can be this stupid. It can be a man or a woman. Obviously, it's a man.
It's very clearly a white man. I've met a couple comics that are doing that move, and it's I can tell it's embarrassing. Which
Yes,
this is so cocky.
It should be embarrassing.
But, yeah, I can tell
it is embarrassing.
I'm watching this person last night had to explain to 43 people that they weren't doing any shows here.
I mean,
and it's like every time a piece of their soul died, because that's how when you meet people here, everyone kind of says like, oh, what are you doing?
What are you?
Because some people are like just in town for a live podcast or a panel or new faces or whatever. So you kind of go down the line, and then this person's like, I got one of my friends' guest passes, and
friend of mine's.
Yeah,
I just was coming up. I'm just happy to meet everybody here. You guys,
I was
like
actually
doing great.
I was coming through town anyways. It just kind of worked out.
I was on my way from because I live in LA, so this was kind of on the way to San Diego. I just thought I'd stop in and say what's up.
It honestly wasn't that much to just add the one connecting flight.
Yeah, I mean, it only cost me like $2,000 to get here, and then plus hotel. So I'm only out like $5,000 or $6,000.
And to
with
me,
all the drinks,
that's worth it.
With all the drinks I'm buying everybody because I have no business being here, so I feel like I have to compensate in some way.
Everyone has left at this point. It's just one guy talking in the corner of the bar. I love that sketch idea. I literally still have it written down in my podcast notes of you explaining the drama of comedy to Lizzie and how you need to be out and about in New York, how important the hang is, all this stuff, and just slowly all of your belongings in your apartment behind you just
slowly disappear. The apartment turns into a smaller and smaller studio.
And by
God,
the end,
if we had the budget for that, that would be incredible.
That's why I haven't deleted it from my podcast notes, because I'm like, I really want to make that one day.
Well, it's kind of like in a live play where like the whole
1,000%.
The whole thing changes, but eventually it's just me in a closet talking right into the mirror.
Yeah. Really dark. Not much of a button on that one.
No, it just kind of fades, but like I'm still talking as it fades into black.
Yeah. But then maybe it changes again, and now you're in Madison Square Garden.
Well, Tom, let's keep it realistic. Let's keep it me in a small studio apartment, and then halfway through it, the landlord starts banging and he's asking for rent, and I'm like, I'll get it to you in a few months. It's that whole kind of a thing, and then I come right back and I'm like, the key to comedy is hanging. Also, the key to comedy is starting when you're almost 29 in Louisiana.
No, you were 28. You weren't almost 29.
That's how 28 works, Tom. 29's next.
I'm not almost 30.
You ever fucking counted before?
Dude, 29, kind of a stinker of a birthday.
Well, there's nothing there.
It feels older than 30 somehow.
It's just a placeholder. Well, 30, you're like, oh, I'm in my 30s.
I'm the youngest person in my 30s.
I'm like a fresh 30.
Yeah.
It's like you're like a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah. 30-year-olds are totally freshmen in high school. Let's keep going with this metaphor. So basically, I'm like 18. I'm like a senior in high school. My life is just starting.
I'm like a senior in high school, and it wouldn't be that weird if I dated a freshman. Oh God.
No, but I get what you're saying because you're like you look at 27-year-olds and they're all looking at you like, ugh, 29-year-old. But now when you're in your 30s, you got 35-years looking at you like, I'd kill to be 30.
Exactly. That's yes. Because
This
like
is huge.
right now, a 35-year-old sees a 29-year-old and they're like, you're
Yeah,
still in your 20s. Ugh.
you don't get it. You don't know
Yeah.
the pain yet.
30, it's kind of like, welcome in, dude.
Yeah, all right, you're in the mix.
Yeah.
You're in it. Here it comes. It's coming. It's gonna hurt a lot.
That's every year just planning. Wait, that was another bit that we riffed out that I never heard you do.
Oh,
But,
that I love it when my friends get older.
No, just you knowing every year that I like what I'm gonna go through that year.
And I'm just sitting there with a cup of hot tea, enjoying it.
Just on a metaphorical front porch the entire time.
Interesting. Oh, your knee hurts for no real discernible reason? Incredible, Tom.
Right. Wait till that neck kicks in.
Yeah. Wait till you trip over something and blow your fucking back out.
Dude, blow your back out. Isn't that like a sex term?
I think it was co-opted. I think you could blow your back out. I think that was like, people slipping a disc or something with a meniscus.
Okay.
But then the internet got a hold of it. Where's the meniscus? Is that a knee?
Yeah.
But then people
you
got
said that so confidently.
Well, I was kind of hoping you'd blow right by it.
Nope. I was gonna let that slip.
Back out. But I think the internet co-opted that, and now they all it is Tom Holland getting his back blown out for some reason. Did you see that all over the internet?
No, is he getting his back blown out?
I don't know. I think he did like some gay movie, and it's like an intense scene. I don't know.
I know what I'm doing the rest of the day.
But I don't think it's out yet. I think it was like shooting it, and like, of course, this is on Twitter, so it's probably some deep fake that I believed.
Oh yeah, it's AI.
And I was like, oh fuck, Bill Clinton's in this movie too. That's crazy.
You're watching a completely like AI animated.
It's just fully fake, and I'm like, damn, Tom Holland is taking a risk here
from Bill Clinton.
From Bill Clinton. Oh God. Okay, so we're back in Montreal.
Back in Montreal. Wait,
tell me more. Wait, I'm sorry.
I will say I've had a nice 24 hours, 36 hours. I was up in. It was kind of a fun way to go into this because preparing for something like this, I don't know. How would you be feeling?
My preparation would be never swaying on the 6 that I'm doing. I'd say this is what I'm living and dying on right here. So there's no thing of like in my head before I'm like, I should probably switch just I'm living and dying on this 6, obviously keeping it in the pocket. I don't know. It's like, do you wanna? I probably wouldn't jerk off in the room. I'm sure that's too late. It's noon where you're at. So that one's out of the water. But I would probably, it's like you hear about athletes where they're like, I can't come before the Super Bowl because you got to keep that fucking edge about you.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. But then you just told me about this Tom Holland video. Now,
yeah, I know. That was actually my bad. That was my bad.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Jerk City there in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, you are spot on. That is kind of it's kind of the process. It took me a couple days to get to the these are the 6 that I'm living and dying with.
Here's the 6.
I've been doing some weird, goofy shows the past week. So like there hasn't been a good baseline show for me.
Where you're like, bang, the 6 works, I'm good.
Yeah, there's been no show that I've done in the past week where I've been like, where I could like evaluate jokes on a real basis.
Look, it's this you got into the festival with.
Yeah. I know the 6 and I'm
ride the 6.
Yeah.
It's where we had this conversation. The 6 works. It's worked in front of real clubs. It's worked in front of the audition. Don't overthink it. Bippity boppity. Here's my 6. If you get up there and riff, I'm going to send a drone into Montreal. I don't know what hotel you're at. I'm going to find it.
Yeah. I do believe that you have that capability too. So I will not riff up top. Nothing. I can't throw one riff out there.
Let's do the 6.
Actually,
if you are the first one, definitely address that they made the white guy go first.
Oh God.
Definitely say that up top.
And I'll probably
of course they make the straight white guy go first. Am I right?
Am I right? You can't say anything anymore.
And they're gonna be like, what is this guy talking about?
Oh man,
Can't say anything anymore.
I've been telling so many people about that dude on the plane to Austin. You used to just be able to make fun of any race.
Any race you wanted, mostly Chinese and black. Those are my favorite ones. And you can't do it anymore because you'll get in trouble.
Yeah, I stand for the flag and kneel for the cross.
Okay. I don't know what you're doing right now. That's like just like, and you're like, oh, I'm just now noticing your Trump shirt on riding a tiger, shooting an AR-15 at Putin.
Is that
no? He's friends with Putin.
That is a slur on the shirt. Interesting.
Oh, okay. So, boy,
very on the nose.
You're a little too much for me right now. Coming back from LA, how was LA? He's like, yeah, I got the shit beat out of me a lot. Everybody hated me.
LA sucks.
LA sucks, dude.
Wait. So okay. So this was my couple days before coming here. I was up doing a little run with Orion Levine. That's where we last potted from, and then we camped on Sunday.
Camp City.
And that was kind of perfect because if I was home, I'd be sitting thinking about the six.
Yeah.
Camping,
but
now
you're in fucking. Now you can run through the six with your woes, dude.
This isn't the six.
No, still, you're in fucking Canada.
I think that the six is Toronto.
Yeah, I know. It is Canada, Drake. I don't know.
I'll try.
I want to say six.
I've been listening to Drake a lot, but I've been listening to it in French, and it's not nearly as good.
Oh, dude, there's the riff about Drake. Be like, man, Drake's Drake really made it. He's mixed.
There's a guy in a wheelchair, and I'm like, Degrassi?
You know it. You know what I'm talking about. Drake guy? Oh, I just thought because of the wheelchair.
You're not okay. Yeah.
Ooh, so
just to back up there,
like
Drake was
sisters.
Never. Yeah. I'm like, just to back up, that was Drake who was acting. He was never paralyzed. Do you guys want to start my time?
He's got a. All right, let's get it going. Can we turn the house lights up? I feel like are my parents in here? Okay. So you're in the woods.
We're in the woods.
The relax
camping.
button.
And you just have to. Camping is kind of a nice reset because you're only focused on let me chop this firewood and start a fire so we can make dinner.
Right. Because if you can't get the fire started, then you just jump in your car and drive 30 seconds to the convenience store.
We were out there.
Oh, you were in the woods this time.
We're about an hour away from the town.
Ooh, okay. So there's
no cell service either.
Little life and death on the line here.
And no service. It was kind of nice. I didn't, although I did realize, I was like, no one knows that I'm camping right now.
See, that's a mistake.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't tell anyone. Orion, it really made me want a girlfriend because he's like, well, my girlfriend knows. And I'm like, literally no one knows where I am right now.
Well, I guess his girlfriend knew.
Yeah, that's true. It would eventually.
Y'all get lost. And they just send out a team for him. They
lost.
find him and just leave you out there.
No one said anything about you. You can stay.
I don't know. We only knew about this guy. What are you doing?
Get lost, dude. So we're camping, whatever. Then he dropped me off in San Francisco. I flew straight here from San Francisco. I got upgraded to first class on an overnight flight.
Everything's coming up, Tom.
I mean, dude, I'm not kidding. I think I got teary-eyed when I got the notification.
You go sit in first class and John Mulaney's right next to you and he's like, going to JFL, huh? You're just boo-hooing on the flight.
I'm just weeping, talking to John. And then, I fall asleep.
Finally awake, and you're back in the woods.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to do the same thing. I wake up and I'm just next to the guy from the flight to Texas. He's like
John Mulaney's one of those queer allies. You're
one of those libtards. You used to be able to say anything. What?
I thought I was next to John. It's you again? Anyone but you.
God. Air Marshal, please blow my head off.
Please. Yeah, that is great. Because if you were back in LA or if you were back in anywhere, especially with your cell phone.
Oh, yeah. With your phone?
With your
look at it on our phones?
I don't even know my grandmother's name anymore.
Shout out Tim Robinson. I bet he could get New Faces one day.
He might be sneaking around up there. New Faces content creator. He's got a couple of sketch shows.
That would be amazing if he got into that. Everyone else is putting out YouTube sketches, and then it's Tim Robinson.
That's like, what was his name? Bon Iver run like great new artists, and he's like, yeah, I've been making music for like 20 years.
Yeah. Breakout
like
artist.
I've been a touring famous musician for 2 decades now. Thanks for
Thank
the
you,
award,
though.
though.
Yeah. I mean, that is how I feel about like some of the people that get this thing, though, is like sometimes you're like, oh yeah, well, you've been playing the Comedy Cellar for 10 years.
You write for one of the most famous sketch shows of all time. Great. Yeah. Come on in.
Get in here. I'm glad you got an opportunity.
If I was on the board of that thing, I would send some of that stuff out as a bit, though. I'd send like content creator stuff to like Tim and Eric. I'd be like, we'd love to have you as a new face.
Yeah.
Rory's absolutely getting new faces.
Yeah. I mean, you could do unrepped. Are you repped?
Yeah, you hit him up first.
Yeah,
hey, we'd love to have you. Are you repped or unrepped?
Like I'm on a
you
national
misspell
tour.
his name a little bit. Yeah. Rory. Hey, Rory, we'd love to have you come on up. It's actually in Toronto. It's kind of a satellite show, but we'd love to have you do repped old faces.
And then you could do you could do Montreal next year if this goes well. But yeah, we saw some of your clips online. It looks we like your stuff, dude.
We'd love to put you in kind of the audition phase. I'd say every time this year, Eric Scott's riff makes me laugh so hard. He asked me this like 4 years ago. And we were at a show, I don't know what we're doing, but he just leaned in. It just felt very genuine. And he was like, hey, did you get JFL old faces?
That's good.
Just because you like lean in, you're like, oh, what's up, dude? He's like, did you get JFL old face? I think about that this time every single year, and it makes me laugh every single time.
It's a good
fun riff. It's a fun one.
A lot of people are doing that up here. A lot of people are taking that riff. I'll say that. I've heard it 30 times in the last 24 hours. Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that takes the joy away.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want it's my bad, but it's kind of I mean, it's not the craziest out on the limb riff.
Yeah, but I thought it was a freshie.
Yeah, I mean, context, I think that still hits. It's a good use of the riff. But like, no, like a million people that I've met, like they're like, what are you doing here? I'm like, oh, I'm doing new faces. And they're like, ah, nice. I'm doing old faces. Kyle Kinane said that like 2 days ago or yesterday.
What a hack piece of shit.
Yeah, he's kind of doing some low.
He's kind of doing E. Scott.
Yeah. I should tell him that. I have no idea who he is. He doesn't have any idea who I am. I walk up to him. I'm like, by the way, that riff that you had about 4 p.m. yesterday, it's kind of stepped on.
So my buddy Tim was actually told that riff about 4 years ago when we were all still living in Chicago, but it was like 9:30
Wait, he knows you, right?
Kinane?
Yeah, you've opened for him.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt it. I doubt if you said Tim Smith, he'd be like, "That's my boy."
He's like, "Wait, E. Scott and Tim Smith?"
Oh, fuck! I think you'd have to be like Tim Smith, Talia Hall, 2022. He did 10 minutes. He was the nervous guy. You remember the nervous guy? That was Tim.
Wait,
remember the guy with poo energy in the green room? That was Tim. He's like, yeah. That guy, I hated that guy.
Oh, yeah. So anyways, what was the riff?
What was the riff again? Tell me more about E. Scott. Love his stuff.
Oh, God. Wait, I had a thing on that. Nah, I don't remember. Wait, I have one annoying thing. I wanted to know what you would do.
I'll tell
you find yourself in like a scenario where like you want to tell, like there's no point in finishing the interaction, but like you want them to know that you were correct.
Sure. Oh yeah.
So I'm
insecure too.
I'm on a flight. That's exactly what it is. It's my own insecurities coming out. I'm on a flight. Here's the thing. When I'm on a window seat, I don't I want to sleep the whole time. I don't recline the chair because I can sleep from takeoff to touchdown.
Yeah.
So I'm snoozing. I'm like deeply asleep. And I get like shaken awake by the flight attendant. And she goes, Can you raise your chair back up? And I was like, oh, it's not. And then she keeps going, but it wasn't up. I mean, it wasn't down.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, it's not. It wasn't down. And she's like now 2 or 3 feet away, and she turns back and she goes, what? And then I'm like, oh, it wasn't reclined, and I felt so stupid saying it out loud again.
Well, that's one that like there's no winning there because she
Yeah.
forgot all about the interaction
Oh yeah,
immediately.
She's just walking up, and but I was like kind of livid that she woke me up.
Well, here's the thing, Tom. This is your big flight.
Yeah. No, this is the connecting one. I wasn't first class. That's kind of a cruel world, by the way. I got upgraded to first class for the first leg, and then the second one I was like way in the back of the plane again.
Yeah, now you're back on the toilet.
Yeah.
But the thing is like this is your big. You're going to do the big thing.
Yeah.
She's at work. She's already told 72,000 people that day that they need to lift their chairs up and put their tray tables back up. I don't know if she's doing. I think she sees sleepy man. It's probably lean back.
Yeah,
lift
let's
it up.
shake him awake.
We're landing.
Hey, wake up, dickhead.
Shaking awake is odd.
I mean, like fully woke me up.
I mean, what's she supposed to do? Like throw a couple of peanuts at you though?
Just a little water on my face. You're like, ah. It would be kind of beautiful if that's how they woke everyone, like spraying you in the face with a squirt, like little.
Well,
squirt
it depends.
bottle.
Like if you're in the front, if you're in first class, it's like Perrier. But if you're in the back, it's just like shitty tap water.
God, that is iron heavy.
You're like, oh Jesus, that's fresh out of the tap. That's disgusting.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll fold this tray table up.
Sorry. Yeah, like, in this chair actually doesn't go back. This is the worst airline I've ever been on in my life.
Oh, I was so mad, but it was just so funny. Her going, what? And I go, it wasn't reclined. And she goes, okay.
Yeah, it's like, because she can't go, oh, well, then let's erase all of that and you stay in that deep slumber you were in.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
I don't know, what, but it was funny because I went from so angry to just giggling about that for the rest of the flight.
Yeah, because you're like, what? It's like the Louis joke where he's like, why?
Yeah.
To what end? What could possibly come of this? Why?
I don't know why I said anything. And it was like there was people around that witnessed it.
Yeah, they were like, nailed it. Good job, dude. Really got her ass.
God, you stuck it to Delta.
What? It wasn't. Yeah, because she can't just like, and you're sleeping again.
No, there's no. But would you have said, the question I wanted to pose is, would you have said something the first time? Like when she woke you up and she said, can you lift that up? I said, oh, it's not reclined. But she was already too far away.
Yeah, no, I don't think so, because like the damage is already done.
Yeah.
You know what? Like I'm already awake.
Yeah. There's
think
no
I'd have just
repairing
been
my
like,
relationship with her.
I think I would have personally what I would have done is I would have taken that real life experience and written a really tasteful, kind of artful 5 on it.
Maybe
and then,
6 even.
I don't know if I could get 6 out of it. I could get 5 out of it though. And then I would like showcase that at, you know, a show here in Chicago or in New York and show that I can take real life events and turn it into art. You know what I mean?
You're kind of a commentator on daily life.
Yes. I like to observe and report. That's kind of my thing.
Timmy Smith, Observe and Report.
That's my new show coming out on Peacock.
Hitting Peacock this fall. $5.99 a month. You can watch Tim observe and report on the daily happenings of New York City and Delta Airlines.
People are like, oh, this guy's doing a lot on what's happening inside of his apartment. Like, I don't know.
He's doing mostly living room stuff.
God, okay. Well, at least he's on the toilet bowl now, so he did take a shit at some point.
How's your landlord? Is he still right there?
No, he's done. He cocked it all up. He waved to me. He's out of here.
I mean, that was wild. It was very fun to watch you squirm under that pressure. If someone was right here, you're like, am I being weird?
Well, I'm like, I'm trying to. You want to riff in a vacuum?
Yeah.
I don't want to until we start doing Gramercy with live audiences. I don't want to riff in front of my landlord. Hey, buddy, buy a ticket like everybody else.
Get in line, pal. Subscribe. Check out the YouTube too. It's pretty good.
I should have opened the window for him. Just been like, look, I know you're gonna want to like hear half of this conversation, so go ahead.
if you just listen to the Tim half of the pod, it's pretty good, honestly.
It's honestly heat. He's like, I don't even care who's on the other side. This shit's fire, dude. Polish. I don't think he speaks English.
No, and we've already established neither of us can do a Polish accent.
Not even going to try anymore. I spent 2 hours last night in the mirror doing it. Didn't work.
Damn.
Uh-oh. How's the hotel? Looks decent.
It's good. It's a good hotel. What would you take? I was posed with 2 double beds or a king bed. What would you take?
Wait, what?
2 double beds or a king bed? Those were the options that I got when I checked in.
Well, what do you mean? You go king bed.
Oh yeah, but you know me. I like having a snack bed and a sleep bed.
Oh, fair.
But
King bed, you can have a
double.
snack side.
Yeah, because double is small.
Double's too small.
So I went.
But I mean, isn't that what it always is, though? It's 2 doubles.
No,
Never 2 queens.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
2 queens.
That's just when me and you are in a hotel room. But
Let's go.
There
Now
we
we're
go.
finally. It took
And
an hour and a
there's-
half, but
there's
there's
the
riff.
opening riff. Let's
All right,
start
let's
the pod.
start the pod. Oh no.
God. Oh man.
Oh, I mean, you got to go. But here's the thing: you got to treat yourself like a king this weekend.
Okay, there we go.
You got it's a mentality shift. You got to go. I'm not a snack bed piece of shit anymore.
I'm a king. I'm a king.
I'm a king size bed guy, and
King
then I
Tom.
order I order my room service, and I eat it at the desk, and then I say, "Hey, take this away."
Oh yeah, they got this little thing too. They got a little table with a chair there.
Mhm.
You know,
See, so you don't have to eat like a
Yeah.
pig.
look at this though. They got a. How do you feel about this? 32-inch TV.
That seems small.
It is, and it's kind of a large room. I threw it on last night as I'm going to
You're
bed.
like-
I'm like, man, this is far away. I
Can
don't want to
barely
be
see
a
it.
snob, but 32. You can't go 32.
Is that Dean Kane? You can
that
hardly
Dean
see
Kane?
hardly see the TV. 32 is like kind of hilarious.
Yeah, it's because the rest of the hotel is like very nice, and then they're like, let's put a computer monitor on the wall.
That's where they cut the corner right there. They just couldn't leap for the 50-inch Vizia.
No, dude, I got a balcony here too.
What's the view looking like?
19th floor. I don't know. I haven't gone out there yet. No, it's just like not that exciting.
19th floor, a little bit of a view, king size bed, Tom,
So if the-
upgraded to first class. This is not looking too shabby. It seems like things are lining up.
I know, and I mean, boy, could I be let down by tonight.
No, this is the big one. This isn't unrepped horse shit. Nobody gives a fuck about those idiots. This is the real deal.
I think you're underselling the unwrapped.
No, I'm trying to pump up the rep.
Yeah, okay.
And the only way I know how to compliment one thing is to absolutely shit on something else.
Just take down the others. Yeah, I'm gonna pass that on when I see some of the unwrapped. What's up? Tim thinks you guys suck. Who is Tim?
Yeah, Tim thinks you haven't accomplished anything.
Idiot.
Love
Yeah.
saying idiot.
It is such a fun end of, especially. I mean, it's unearned arrogance, but at the end of a insult that really didn't hit, idiot really
Idiot.
helps.
Or after something that just doesn't really matter. Idiot.
Fucking idiot. I've been saying moron a lot more lately.
Moron hits because you can really hit that
moron. Yeah.
moron. Idiot's just like it's like a little topper. It's just a nice little bow at the end of that thing. Hey, my chair wasn't up. Idiot.
Idiot. Yeah, that would have been great. No, it wasn't reclined. Idiot.
Idiot.
What? I don't know. I'm going to talk about this on the podcast for too long.
The person next to you is like, fuck, that guy was pissed.
Man, he was trying to. She might be a 0 of the week. She's not a 0 though. It's not because to your point.
No, it's not.
that's
It's
her
not
job.
a 0. It's
I
not a
was
0.
Not happy.
She stopped evaluating if people are actually reclined or not years ago. She sees somebody sleeping. She says, wake up, pull it up.
If I'm
She
not
didn't have
sleeping,
time.
you're not sleeping.
Yeah, she didn't have time for that. You've been
No.
sound asleep the whole time, Tom.
Yeah. Yes.
Sleepy time, Tom.
You
Damn,
know,
dude.
it's sleepy time. Tom. Every plane. I'm take off to touchdown.
Don't even know how that's possible.
Oh, it's amazing.
How you stay asleep during takeoff? This makes no sense.
Yeah.
The loudest part of the flight, the
Noise-
rockiest part of the flight,
Noise canceling headphones.
noise canceling headphones. What about the anxiety, Tom? You can't cancel that out.
Nah,
What if
I've
we
been-
explode during takeoff?
I have.
I don't have any of that.
I get no anxiety about planes malfunctioning.
Really?
No, I just think statistically unlikely to happen. But if it happens, finally my name's in the paper. You know.
Sure. Yeah, but it's on there with like 200 other people. They wouldn't be able to find
And
your
like
name.
until this year, I was flying Spirit a lot. That's a bad group to be involved with.
Also, that doesn't make the paper.
Yeah, they're like
Spirit Airlines deaths. That 3 Spirit Airlines flights explode every day, and nobody knows. They just build that into the P&Ls. It's like how Target builds in how many people steal. Target just builds in how many planes explode, and they're like, yeah, that's par for the course.
Yeah, if we hit 5, let me know.
Yeah, we're still profitable at 5 explosions.
That's where they spend all their money, is just covering up plane crashes.
just paying out the survivor families.
Yeah. They're like, well, we saved a lot of money because your brother didn't ever he's been buying $48 flights for 3 years.
Yeah, they're like, so what we did was we took the chairs out of the plane. Okay, and then the savings on that, we get to give you $2,000 because your brother died.
So how about you shut your fucking mouth, moron?
Yeah, don't say anything. Fucking idiot. Sign this NDA, idiot.
Idiot. It's like God, who's the actor I'm thinking of? The guy
Billy Crystal.
No, from I Love You,
Jimmy
Man.
Fallon. From what?
I Love You, Man. He plays Tevin.
Siegel. Shit, I'll never remember that guy's name.
Rob,
She's a squirter.
Rob Hubble.
Rob Hubble.
Yeah. That's who would play that guy.
Yes, 100%.
The Spirit Airlines lead attorney.
Idiot. Let's see. Okay, so what time is it there? It's the same time there as it is here, which means
it's noon 30.
12:32 to be exact. The show is at what time?
7 p. Got to be there at 6.
That's the worst.
Why?
Are you doing? Is there like a mic check situation?
There's a little sound check. Because apparently last year, one of the New Face shows, the mic was off when the first person got out there.
You know,
it's like kind of an unforgivable error.
Wow. I mean, here's what I don't necessarily understand. Why do they need you for the mic check? Everyone's voices works.
That's what I'm saying. Just get one person up there. Also, if you went up to do a mic check in an empty theater, but the only other people there are on stage with you, would you know the volume to talk at?
No.
Yeah, like I'd get up there and be like, I'm either going to whisper or scream right now.
Well, also, it's a thing of like, you need to be able to like visualize an attack. Like you have this idea of what this thing is going to be in your head. I don't know. This is like a hippie part of it, but like, I do think visualization is very important.
Yeah.
And I think you got to see yourself up there winning. Now you're up there talking to an empty theater. You're going, hey, I didn't need this in my head right now.
I think that's exactly what I'd do. I'd grab the mic. I'd walk up and I'd go, hey, hi.
Didn't need this.
Hello.
Idiots.
You're all idiots. I just started attacking everyone else who's doing it with me.
Instantly just
you shouldn't have got it.
Seats.
You shouldn't have got it.
You didn't deserve it. You just been around for a really long time. You're a hack. You don't even do stand up. You already have big opportunities. What the fuck are you guys doing? And you're
yeah,
like, does
Mike
that sound
sounds
good?
great.
Does that sound good? Okay. All right, see you guys in the green room.
Oh my god! Wait, this was hilarious. Yesterday, we've got 20 comics in this group, and we all go do a walkthrough of the theater yesterday. And we get to the green room, and they've got these cool little JFL cups, and everyone grabs a water. And the stage manager is like walking us through this, and he's giving us a tour, and he's like very proud of it all, whatever. And then we get back to the green room and we're all about to leave. And he's like, hey, just by the way, like can you guys leave those cups here? And 100% of us started just roasting the shit out of him. I mean, this guy completely stepped in it and then was so over his head. He like fully panicked.
Wait, who hit him with a solid one?
Saul Trujillo. He's a LA comic. He just looks at it and looks back. He goes, well, you shouldn't have put anything on the cup if we can't take it. And that just kicked it off. It got a big pop, and then everyone starts going like, yeah, these are souvenir style cups. Like
clearly it has my name on it. It was in a baggie.
Also, who's washing? What we reuse it? Who's washing these? You?
You look on the bottom and it's like JFL 2013. You're like, come on.
Yeah.
What is the budget here?
This is Jeff Asmus on it. Yeah, it was like it was so funny. And then at the end, he just goes, he's like, after we wrap up everything, everyone's leaving. He's like, all right, so yeah, we'll see you guys at 6 tomorrow. And just again, sorry about the cups. This big pop, and I was like, there we go, dude. Close on a big one.
There you go. Now he's got to get the hell out of here. He's like, yeah, I just did some time with JFL.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I was bombing in the middle. It really turned on me, but I got it back.
Kind of has the hardest audience of all of JFL.
Brutal. Really, really tough crowd.
The new face audience that he's got to do 10 for.
Everyone's all like hyped up too, like kind of ready to riff.
Like, I'm funny. Give me a chance to be funny.
Yeah.
Put the cups back. How about this, random worker?
How about we complain about it a lot at your expense, idiot?
Hey, I know you're just doing your job, but I'm going to ruin your life. How about that? God bless him. No, he's a comic. He's doing open mics. He works there. What you sipping on? Did you finally find a coffee?
Dude, I got straight up lost in Montreal this morning trying to find a coffee. Here's the problem. I went to I was trying to go to Tim Hortons. You ever been to a Tim Hortons?
Sure.
I think that could be your stage name also, Tim Horton.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. Tim Horton Smith. It's
Actually,
like a Dunkin'.
doing Tim Allen.
It's kind of out of the limelight, so you could now.
That's not bad.
Is that Tim?
It's either Tim or Scooby Doo.
That was way more Scooby Doo.
Was that Scooby? Wait, what does Tim Allen do? Yeah, that's Tim Allen.
What? When did
he does
like
Tim,
Santa
do you
Claus?
know who Tim Allen is?
Yeah,
Tim Allen. He does the grunt. That's his whole thing.
I don't know if I've ever seen him do stand up.
Well, no, like that's like his whole. That's literally what made him famous.
Not in the Santa Claus.
No, well, that was post fame.
Oh, was that not him in his prime? I think I only know
that shit.
Is that Home Improvement, Tim Allen?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, like him as a stand-up, that's like how he like. This is blowing my mind, Tom. You didn't know that was a Tim Allen noise?
It sounds like I've been really missing out on some Tim Allen heat.
Well, I mean, it's like you got to know your history, Tom. If you're going to even give this thing a shot, I know you're just starting out, but like there are just opportunities you're going to miss if you don't know that Tim Allen used to grunt. And it was eerily similar to Scooby Doo.
Cut to you in like just several New York comedy clubs going, and no one's picking up on it.
And I'm like, it's Tim Allen. Cut to me in a empty studio apartment with just a lawn chair.
No one knows their fucking history.
I'm trying to call you to talk about Tim Allen. Cut to you on a movie set, ignoring my call, and I'm like, Tom.
I am a PA on the movie set, but I'm on the set. I am just holding a boom mic.
Somebody come walking up to you like, Tom, you got to tell this guy Tim to stop calling the studio.
He's calling the main number.
He's calling the main line.
And
I don't know how he got this.
Send me through to Tom. You don't have a connecting phone line.
You look down at your phone. You're like, oh, there's 313 missed calls. Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you go and patch him through?
Something might be wrong. Tim, everything all right? Look, I finally found a great clip of Tim Allen grunting.
Oh my God, dude.
God in heaven.
Yeah, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no, I tried to go to a coffee shop and it ended up being a Tim Hortons inside of a subway stop.
Okay,
a train stop, and then it was closed, and then I got lost on the way back. Montreal's kind of kicking my ass, if I'm being honest.
All the signs are in French, Tom. You don't understand. You don't speak French.
No, and the roads are weird. It's like the Rue de President Kennedy. I don't know why it's named after John F. Kennedy.
And you're like, hey, is it really?
Yeah, the road that I'm on is like in French, but it's named after John F. Kennedy.
I mean, they're just desperate for culture over there.
I don't know what's going on.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to fuck with their psyche that like every time somebody's talented in Canada, they're like, okay, bye, go to America.
Yep. Steph Toland was talking about this yesterday. She's like, it's really weird that I'm giving the Canadian address for this because I have been the biggest proponent of leaving Canada.
Leaving. The moment you like, I'm kind of good. Goodbye.
See ya.
You stink.
Yeah.
I did see all these because there's like Canadian new faces.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what
it's kind of insulting that they do it separate.
I was wondering. I was like, what is the exchange rate here?
It's like because it feels like such like a pat on the head, you know.
Thanks for trying.
Good job, you're Canadian. Well, you know why they do that? Any Canada has these weird laws where any it's like
Healthcare's free.
any festival thing, yeah, it's really weird. People seem happier. It's odd. Any like live performance or like revenue generating thing that has to be a certain percentage Canadian.
I mean, boy, if that what?
My hotel room phone is ringing.
It's probably Pete Holmes. Go answer it.
Hold on.
Now, here's the big question: is do I keep talking or do we just cut this out after? Because what we're experiencing now is what radio personalities refer to as dead air. If I didn't talk, it would just be us sitting here like a couple of idiots. I don't want to do that. Tom's got a big phone call he's taking. It's probably a burger he ordered that he forgot. Actually, it's probably more like a lentil salad. I'm sure he's trying to keep it tight for the big showcase tonight and and Friday. Well, when this comes out, it'll be tomorrow. So I wouldn't have been wrong. But I don't know. Tom might be on the phone with fucking Pete Holmes right now. Maybe Bill Burr gave him a shout. Hey, Tom, just wanted to wish you good luck. Heard about the 6. Just go in there straight shooter, do the 6. No riffing, no stealing material. Oh, hey.
What are you talking about?
I was just trying to keep it I didn't want to have any dead air, so I was just talking.
Dude, that was wild.
Is it Bill Burr?
No, it was John Mulaney is in the room next to me, and he heard us talking about it.
Wait, do you have an extra mic?
Yeah, we could get one. Should I get him in here?
Yeah, get it. I mean, it's kind of near the end of the pod.
Yeah, he could do 5. That was housekeeping, just asking when I want service. That seems incredible. I've never had that.
Mm-hmm. See, Tom, guess who's not getting that kind of service? Unrepped new faces.
They're just kicking the door in. Throwing a towel, just throwing a towel and some shampoo in there.
Covers their whole face. Ah,
what the hell?
You all share that one. Fucking unrepped. Get an agent.
Idiots.
Yeah, I tried to call all of your managers to say this was. Oh, wait. That's why none of you knew. None of you have management. What are you doing?
It's like, why is this housekeeper so knowledgeable about the industry?
Like, God damn, like, you know what? That's an unrepped new face if I've ever seen one.
Oh, yes. This is your future if you don't get repped.
Yeah. Get a manager or you're going to be throwing towels at a bunch of people with dreams in 20 years. Idiots. Good luck tonight.
Stick to the 6 that you prepared.
Dude, that shitty 6 that got you here.
Oh,
Who
man.
cares? None of you deserve it.
I don't know what you were talking about while I rudely answered the phone. I really thought that was going to be something cooler. I honestly thought it was going to be a noise complaint because I'm like really right against the wall here.
I was pontificating on whether or not it was Pete Holmes.
I also had a moment of stress where I was like, am I missing something important right now that I was supposed to be at?
Oh, God. I didn't even think of that. When they're
That's
going,
hey,
Tom.
Yeah.
Well, I saw you kind of come back into the screen and then sprint out again.
Well,
and I was like, something
again.
Weird might be happening.
The first time I answered,
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, the first time I answered, they hung up, and then they called right back. That's when I was like, "Oh, maybe this is like I'm supposed to be at a thing."
You look at your fucking GCal and you're like, "I was supposed to be meeting with the NBC brass right now."
Yep.
And I'm potting.
Hey, Tom, you still joining us for lunch?
Still on for this meeting? It's an hour away. You gonna be here?
Yes, I will. I just got to wrap up with Tim. Can I
go ahead? Go ahead and order me a lentil salad. I'll be there in an hour and a half. You show up and they're like, hell of a move, honestly.
Kind of cool.
Greenlit, whatever you want, dude.
There's a writer's strike. You're willing to cross the picket lines, right? Yes, absolutely.
Yes, I will work for free, please.
Dude, the running bit that I've been doing here is just whenever we meet people with this group, because we're all like, it's funny, we all have the energy of like just got to summer camp, you know?
Right.
Now I'm getting a 1-800 call. That's gotta be Lauren.
What? Answer the call.
No, I'm not answering. I'm 1-800.
Tom.
All right.
Telemarketers always often have good ideas.
Hello, this is Margaret with Economic Impact and Alternative Loan Assistance. How are you doing today?
Doing great. Bye. Okay, that was. Do you think that
Tom's
was
got a
real
few
person?
outstanding loans that he didn't know we needed to know about. Tom, pay bills.
Dude, it's just a car.
Not like they'll repo that or anything.
No, I don't need it. The my favorite bit is like you meet a bunch of people, and then like last night there was like this kind of crazy drunk lady who came up and talked to us, and then she walked away.
Wait, involved in the festival at all, or just in the world?
I don't. She was just in the world, but she knew about the
Okay.
festival and stuff, and she knew
Okay.
we were doing New Faces. And then she walked away, and someone said something like, "Jesus Christ, she was a nightmare." And I was like, "She books Netflix," and everyone is in the mindset to believe this shit right now. So it's so funny. But I like just saying books Netflix or books Hulu because it's
Yeah,
like
'cause
no one
No
books
one
it.
like the initial instinct isn't to dive deeper into that. It's like,
Yeah.
wait. That's the booker of Netflix?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, dude.
It's been really fun. I've gotten like I'm batting like probably like 4 for 6 right now.
4 for 6, Tom. That'll get you into the Hall of Fame in the MLB. So keep that bit going.
Yeah. It's just so fun to turn to people. Yeah, she books Netflix, and everyone is like, "Oh shit!"
And you're like, no, look, there's poop in her pants. She doesn't book Netflix.
She just fell down a flight of stairs on her way out of here.
You see that log on the ground? That just fell out of her trousers.
She shit her pants while she was talking to us. She's not going to change your career.
Because you just, even if they don't get got by it, they're going to recognize like, hey, we're having a fun time.
Fun bit. It's a fun bit. Yeah.
We're having a decent time now.
Yeah.
But then if they do get got by it, they're like, I don't deserve love.
I'm an idiot.
How
God,
the
I
fuck
should
did I
be
buy that?
unrepped.
God, I'm gonna go hang out with the unrepped guys. That's what you should do. Anytime, like, when everybody's in the circle riffing, if somebody throws a stinker out, they gotta go hang with the unrepped people for like 25 minutes. Hey,
Dude,
take that bullshit over to the unrepped table, bud.
I just want to clarify too. The unrepped group might be funnier than it might be straight up a better group.
I'm just searching for riffs over here, Tom.
No, I know. I just
Oh,
don't-
damn, dude. I just got a message on Instagram. This lady is asking me if I want to grow my following.
Well, shit, dude. Have you thought about that?
I mean, it's a 7-day free trial, and they can get me up to like 20,000 followers. They say in a few weeks, but just a few simple steps.
And it's organic, right? Do they say
No, it's organic growth. It's
Yeah.
organic growth. It's not like bot followers. Like
Real
this
followers.
could be the. Oh fuck! They included a rocket ship GIF and a graph going up GIF. This is
Shit,
kind of one of
dude.
those things where it's like, opportunities knocking. Do you answer the door?
I mean, things are looking up for the roommates-in-law boys.
I mean, I'm getting spam accounts trying to grow my following.
Yeah.
You're riffing. I mean, you're just absolutely shitting in your hand and throwing it at the unrepped people. This is huge.
And what's crazy is they're already all just standing in a circle pooping their pants.
No,
They
they're
can't believe
covered
they're-
in shit. That's what I've heard is like, it's like all of these like close knit communities. There's all like those kind of initiation things.
Yeah.
And I have heard that like the unrepped people, for people that have already done New Faces or the people that are there doing pods and stuff, you poop a little in your hand and you wipe it on their shirt. And then by the end of the festival, they're just covered in everyone else's feces.
That was it started with Rodney Dangerfield. He was the first guy to do that.
Yes, exactly.
It's called have you been Rodneyed yet?
Did you get Rodneyed?
At New Faces? Yeah, and you're like, yeah, look at that. It's poop right
And-
on my shirt.
I think it's, correct me if I'm wrong, you know better than I do, obviously, but I think by the end, if whoever's covering the most shit, whichever unrep person is covering the most shit gets a manager.
You get repped instantly. And it's part of the award ceremony on Friday. It's cool. Because
It's like getting gacked.
they come up and then they give you one final poop smear in front of everyone.
Yeah.
And
then-
it's kind of a beautiful moment because everyone kind of comes together for it. It gets a little emotional, honestly. I'm very much looking forward to it.
And whoever doesn't get the manager after immediately gets the job at whatever motel all of the other unrep people are at. And they're the towel thrower for the next 20 years.
Yeah. They say
It's harsh. It's, it's dog kill or be killed, dog eat dog out there. But
we knew what we were getting into in this
I know.
industry.
I mean, we've never been under the illusion that this is a nice thing. But I mean, to think about it, to get enough shit on you to get a manager, I don't know. That's a big win.
It's so cool, honestly. It is fun to see the industry work like in a cool way.
Or for like merit based.
Yeah.
You know, you put the work in, you've done the right things, you're a
you
good
get the
person.
Poop smeared, and yeah, I mean, you got it. At that point, it's undeniable.
Yeah,
you
because
have enough shit on you to get repped.
Yes, exactly. Because like a lot of people are walking around and like, if they don't like you enough, and again, this is what I've heard. I've never experienced it. I've never been to Montreal. I've never done any of this, but just through the grapevine, we all hear these comedy stories. Is if they don't like you enough, but they're like, all right, they'll just kind of like fart in your direction, but not necessarily smear any poo on your shirt or shorts or anything.
That's got to be a tough spot to be in though, because you're walking around, you're saying, "Oh man, a lot of people are just farting around me today."
Yeah. And you're looking at the guy, you're having a conversation with your friend, and you're like, God, you are literally covered in other people's feces.
I got farts. That's it.
I'm just getting farted on.
I knew I should have changed it up to 6. I just wasn't it.
You know, but that's the tight wire of going in with this is the 6 I live or die on. It's either I'm gonna get covered in shit or it's gonna be fart city.
Yeah, that's no. I don't need towels right now. No, you fucking unrepped loser. Get out of here.
Is that the unrep?
Yeah,
that
was. Sorry, they were trying to come in again.
I think they have the unrep class from '87 doing the chores.
That was a bad year too.
That was a tough year for the scene.
Boy, did we lose everyone who was still listening there.
I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, we have fun.
It's one of my favorite bits that we do.
It's
just really diving into nothing.
Oh God, I think we're
sorry for having a good time, everybody. Sorry for having a good time.
Oh yes.
Right, so where are we at?
Well,
we've been.
I think we're well over an hour.
Okay, huge. All right, so Tom, where are you going to be last night?
No, tomorrow night. Wait.
Well, you're going to be at the
Thursday
last night.
Yeah. Tonight I will be, or last night I was at the Monument National.
Okay, everybody travel back in time.
Yeah, doing 6 theater for like 800 people.
Doing 6 at Repped New Faces Montreal, guys. This is not just your grandma's 6.
This is not your average grandma's 6. This is
come on. This isn't my 6 either. This is more like a. Sorry, I was gonna try to make a dick joke, but who gives a fuck?
I see where you're going. 6. There was a number involved.
There was something, but who cares? I started doing the math of the joke, and it went right to who cares, and I was like, "Yeah, let's just end it there."
Let's just lean into that. Yeah, and then tomorrow I'll be at some other place here doing it again. And then I'm out, and then I'll be back in LA, and then Dania Beach, Florida, and
hey guys,
yeah.
Wish the young man retroactively and for the night after some luck. Send some good vibes his way. We love the boy. Get up there and do your thing, Tomas.
Thank you, Timothy.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. We love you.
He married my sister. Now we're living together. We're